Your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. Okay, are we reconnected? 4 o'clock, nearly. I'm early. It's always good to be early. I feel extremely tired and my belly is rumbling. It's like making noises at me. So 4 p.m. Okay, I've kind of been picking up on the times. But if you think about it, I come on at midnight because I felt drawn on at that time. Okay, take away 4 hours, 8 o'clock, after 8 yesterday. And then in that video, I said something about 4 o'clock. So this is the time that I kind of just chill out for a bit, like between 4 and 7. And even yesterday, I fell asleep during my premiere. So I'm not even sure what I said. I've got the Psychic Tarot. I've got the curtains drawn. It's like you can never sleep on the sofa. It's like I never sleep on the sofa. I never fall asleep on the sofa. I've not been someone that's ever done that. I go to bed. I'm tired. Go and get in my bed. I've got my little pocketbook of mindfulness. What are all these cards here? My heart's been beating a bit fast today. Like I've noticed it. Like I've actually put my hands on it. And it's like, whoa, why is you beating so quickly? I've just lined up 4 cards and they're all major arcanas. Hi, Laurie. Hello, I sent you emails of photos yesterday. Sunset was amazing. Made a bonfire last night and made it let go. I let go list and burned it. Sent you the Mystic song too. Thank you. I will check that out. Okay. So I've got 4 cards here and they're 4 major arcanas and it's 4 o'clock on the dot. So there's definitely this message that wants to come through. Anyway, okay. I'm going to keep these cards separate. Let's have a bit of mindfulness practice, I think. Let me have a flick through my book. Where will it lead us today? I do feel breathless. You're leaving me breathless. Okay. Cultivating body awareness. This sounds on topic. Deliberately turning our attention to our physical experience is a way of cultivating increased body awareness, practicing being with physical sensations, and cultivating an attitude of curiosity and interest in our physical experience, like feeling your own heartbeat. If we practice this regularly, we will find it easier to turn to the body when we are experiencing emotional upset or stuck in a thinking rut. Now, by the cards I've got here, which might be, well, it all comes in, come on, doesn't it? Especially this book. I tend to talk about something like we listened for silence yesterday morning on my reading, and then we opened it up and it spoke about that. We was out sky gazing. I sat down to do a reading, got me back up to go and lay on the grass to actually stare at the sky. Okay, well, today we're cultivating body awareness. I'm feeling this vibration. My voice sounds different. My lungs felt heavy before I came on, and my heart's been beating really fast. I've had the sneezes, and I'm aware of my physical experience, like as in what's going on within my body. Now, what I was going to say was, you turn to the body when we are experiencing emotional upset or stuck in a thinking rut. And I've got 4 major arcana cards here, and the 2 energies that kind of emotional upset, stuck in a thinking rut, would be maybe these 2 energies. So just bear these in mind as I'll hold them up and we'll see how it comes in. Deliberately Turning our attention to our physical experience is a way of cultivating increased body awareness. Practicing being with your physical sensations and cultivating an attitude of curiosity and interest in our physical experience. If we practice this regularly, we will find it easier to turn to the body when we are experiencing emotional upset or stuck in a thinking rut. And what I can really see the big difference is that when you've got closed, crossed arms like this, closed off arms like this, you're not really an open book. It's not very inviting. And then you can see the contrast here with the feminine who is an open book. Let's carry on. The action of noticing what is going on in the body occupies the same neural highway as ruminative thought. So turning our attention to the body is a way of deliberately shifting gears, taking us away from the mind and our thoughts. If we do this regularly, we will also become familiar with our body, what is normal for us, and so we'll find it easier to notice any changes and imbalances sooner rather than later. What's interesting is my reading this morning, when we had the Knight of Wands and he was on the horse, the black horse, and then I kind of pointed out the unicorn and I said they look familiar. And I just thought that was a rather bizarre word to use. Another thing that you might find, and listen out for it, is when you repeat a statement twice. Can I give you an example? I think I done it today in one of my readings, and I thought I just said that twice. Have a look for that repetition within phrases. I know Original done it to me the other day. She said something and then she said it again, and she went to me, I don't know why I felt the urge to say that a second time. So just look out for these signs. Cultivate an attitude of curiosity. Okay, try this. Well, we've drawn the curtains, so it's quite dark in here. And the light yesterday kept going kind of like shadow to dark. Well, I kept going in from the shadow to the dark, dependent on the light. Let me have a drink. I'm noticing the pairs now. One unicorn. It's a Pegasus. Two Pegasus. Okay. Try this. Finding a space that is quiet and where you will not be disturbed. Sit in the way that feels most comfortable for you. Take a few moments to settle into your seat. Adjust your posture. Position. Okay. Just want to get comfortable. Adjust your position and make sure the lower part of your body is firmly grounded and connected to the floor or chair. And at the same time, rise up out of the waist with the crown of the head lifting toward the ceiling and your chin tucked in. You should feel alert yet relaxed. Okay, my chin tucked in. Okay, I think that's all. But I'm tensing my legs. I'm not actually squeezing my arse cheeks. Okay, so I've got to be grounded in here. It's like the string, isn't it? Pulling you up in the mountain pose, but we're sitting and doing it. Okay, from the waist. Let me just read the instructions again. Okay, we've got to do something at the same time here. Adjust your position and make sure the lower part of your body is firmly grounded. So my feet are grounded on the rug, okay, and connected to the floor or chair at the same time. Rise up out of the waist with the crown of the head lifted toward the ceiling and your chin tucked in from the waist. You should feel alert yet relaxed. You've got to practice what you preach, you know. Begin by taking your attention to the breath. Hold on, right. Let me read this first. Focus your attention on the part of your body where you feel the breath most strongly, and rest your attention there. Staying with the length of each breath, noticing the pause as the in breath becomes an out breath, and then staying with the out breath. Continue in this way for a few minutes, simply enjoying the sensations of breathing, whatever there may be in this moment, or whatever there may be in this moment. So simply experiencing the cessation of breathing whenever they may be in this moment. If judgments arise, acknowledge their presence and firmly escort the attention back to the breath. Notice if the breath is deep or shallow, rapid or slow, but letting go of any need to be breathing in a particular way. Just let yourself breathe without trying to change it, although it may change, and that's okay. Simply being curious about your breath in this moment. After a while, expand your awareness to include the whole body. Become aware of the points of contact with the floor, the soles of your feet or your buttocks. Noticing sensations of weight, contact, hardness, softness, texture. Perhaps scan upward through the body, from the feet to the crown of the head. What do you notice? Now settle into an awareness of the body. You may be strongly aware of the breath or perhaps of physical sensations that arise with the breath in the background. The attitudes we are trying to cultivate are ones of curiosity, interest, and friendliness. Explore the body as if it is a new friend that you want to get to know a little better. What are you discovering today? Wow. Okay, I'm not going to go and sit and do that. I will sit and do this. Okay, I have been doing this, focusing on the breath. If a particular sensation starts calling for your attention, you have a choice of what to do. You can deliberately focus in on the sensation and explore it. What is it like? What exactly is it? Is it changing or constant? How would you describe it? Throbbing? I just love that word. Throbbing. Itching, pounding, stabbing. If it were a colour, I was actually going to go to the colour therapy cards. If it were a colour, what would it be? What happens when you pay attention to this sensation? Gather information about the experience rather than analysing it. You can turn your attention. Oh, this is another option, okay, because you've got choices here. So if a particular sensation starts calling for your attention, you have a choice of what to do. So you can turn your attention to the breath, using it as an anchor for your attention. Every time you're pulled away by the physical sensation, simply come back to the breath, and you can do this over and over again. Or you can direct the breath into the area of discomfort, imagining that you are breathing in and out from this place. You can make a decision to adjust your position, but do so mindfully, rather than automatically reacting to the physical sensation. When you need to move, make a deliberate decision to do so, and pay attention to the process of moving and settling into a new position. It's very slouched. I can feel the tension on my back, on my shoulders. So when you're moving the body about, just being aware. Hi, magical one. Okay, that's good. I love these little exercises. Oh, we've got a remember. Okay, a remember. A reminder. It says remember. We never want to sit through pain. We can practice being with discomfort, but we do so with kindness and compassion. So we might stay with an uncomfortable sensation for only a second or two, but gradually we may find we can allow it to be there longer without reacting to it. We always work at a pace that feels right for us, and what we do today may be different from what we did yesterday or what we will do tomorrow. Practice beginner's mind, noticing that there rather than what we think should be there. Okay, just trying to make some sense of that. We always work at a pace that feels right for us, and what we do today may be different from what we did yesterday or what we will do tomorrow. Practice beginner's mind, noticing what is there rather than what we think should be there or what we want to be there. When you notice the urge to move and end the practice, try exploring this further. You can feel it as a sensation in the body. Play with experiencing the impulse without acting on its demands. What does this feel like? And when you want to finish, make a deliberate decision to do so and end with a moment or two of focusing on the breath before expanding the awareness back out to include the body and your immediate environment. This is about tuning into the body. Walking with nowhere to go. Okay. Makes me want to sit up straight now. You were driving yesterday, heart clouds, right clearly. Oh, right clearly. Sorry, my eyesight's not very sharp today. Right directly in front of me as I turned the corner. On my way to get a manicure and a pedicure. How nice. I think I was repeating words yesterday. So, hi, magical one again. Hi, Lucy. Sending love all the way from Jamaica. Sending love all the way back to you. I'd like to be in Jamaica. It was 11:11. Okay. I was actually going to say, good morning, Laurie. What time is it? Hi, Spotted Pony. You made it live. You did. Okay, we're tuning into the sensations of the body, the breath work mostly. Okay. And our posture. I keep bringing up about the posture. And I kind of picked up on these two energies. The Divine Masculine's energy with the Emperor, and then we actually have the Hermit energy. You can see that this is kind of a closed book, open book. Whose move is it next? Well, it is all about your movement, isn't it? Okay. But we have the Sacrifice card. Now, this is the Hangman's energy, the Hanged Man energy. I feel like I'm going to give you a cuddle, Spotted Pony. Is that like a cuddling? Come here and give me a cuddle. How are you? Oh, it's so nice to cuddle you. And you guys as well. Do you want to cuddle as well? Come here, all of you. Group hug. Oh, that feels good. And I felt like the sacrifice really took me to the practices that, we do have to sacrifice time. You'll find that time is just, I was going to say, not really a concept anymore. I feel like I want to break down this word. It feels like it's like an anagram. Anagram. See, I'm repeating it. An anagram. What do I think I'm off of Finding Nemo? I felt like it said something like crucify or crucifix. Hi, Beamer. Hugs for you too. Yeah. Did you join in? Or do you need? We just have another one. Come here. Oh, I love it. Mwah. Mwah. A double cheat you. Anyway, the sacrifice about doing the work. That's what I was feeling was coming through. That was it. It's about actually doing these practices. And as you do, because we've got temperance now, patience. And this is what, that's what mindfulness is all about, isn't it? Bringing you back to your center, bringing you back to your core. Okay. And it feels like because we've cleared through a lot, we've done a lot of work, guys, we can actually embrace these techniques and understand them more. And you can feel the immediate results for patience, temperance, balancing the masculine's feminine energy. I'm going to read these cards because they're all major arcana. So we've got 12, 14, 9, 4. Lottery numbers for someone. Laurie, any news on the lottery? So we have the Hangman, temperance, the Hermit, and then, which is solitude, and then the Emperor, which is authority. That kind of halo around his head, it's like it. I feel like that's enlightenment, but that's going to kind of fall over him. Fall over him. It takes me to that chess piece. That's I felt like that ring needs to come down and enlighten the masculine here. I'm just looking at them two cards over there. There's a little backward step over there because there is progression, but it's going backwards. We'll move over there in a moment. Okay, so Beamer, you got your hug. Spotted Pony, my twin and I sacrificed our physical relationship yesterday and allowed our bodies to rest. We simply slept the day away. I've been extremely tired, Spotted Pony. Our hearts became full and centered, allowed all the ponies rest too. And a very solitude time. I love coming on camera, but as in with people in my physical environment or really speaking to anyone when I'm not like speaking to you all as a channel. I was chatty last night privately, but I've had a couple of days of solitude, so that was kind of like a catch up. And then today, just keeping myself to myself. So, and I do just want to rest. It's not like I have all this energy of motivation. It's just it's an honour to serve and to deliver the messages because it helps me to understand actually what's going on with myself, and then you guys kind of come forth and just clarify that that's like the collective energy. So my twin and I sacrificed our physical responsibilities yesterday and allowed our bodies to rest. It's beautiful. We simply slept the day away. Our hearts became full and centered. I can feel it. That feels a beautiful energy. It's like the heart that Beamer put up. It's like a healing heart, first aid. First aid for the heart. Our hearts became full and centered. Allow all the ponies rest too. I can't wait to meet all the ponies. Let's read these. And that could then be why we've taken a back step. That would make sense. So positive movement forward. So there is positive movement forward with the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay. It takes me to like, when we talk about the Eight of Cups, because I never talk about, and I've never really heard it spoke about like the same with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, you know that you're on your way to the Ten of Cups. And we say, what's missing is the Two of Cups. And so when you're on the Eight of Cups, you're on your way to the Ten of Cups. But when you're at the Eight of Pentacles, you're on your way to the Ten of Pentacles. What's in between? The Divine Masculine in the Nine of Cups and the Divine Feminine in the Eight of Pentacles. So you're on your way to your legacy. Financial independence is coming through. You'll never have to worry about your needs being taken care of ever again. Okay, everything that you need is going to be provided. You're on your way to financial freedom. And the money side is just coming through. So anyone that's worrying about money, get through that test of the worry. Leave it in the hands of the divine because we're already working on it. So backstep, patience and planning. And all the messages that have been coming out. So we've kind of gone back to the 7. Practicing our patience. Because we've been told that this is all being divinely orchestrated. There's certain things that need to occur, that need to be cleared through. Masculine needs to unfold his arms and invite this in. Or let that halo drop over them. You are a saint. You've been knighted. You've been reunited. It's coming. Okay. But I feel like this energy of finishing up chapters here. You can't take any of that bullshit through to this angelic connection that the angels, because it's temperance, is working on to bring into balance for us. Honoured. Rest up. Rest up. We're the light workers of the world. Okay, so rest up. Got to learn how to handle this energy. It's like that. Okay, following the bird. follow peace. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to be. Just rest up. It's a real nice energy, isn't it? Okay, let's read this. 4 major arcanas. We know what the major arcanas mean. We haven't got much control over it. It's a big, massive event that the divine sees fit to orchestrate now. 4 cards, all major arcanas. The Hangman, but it's called Sacrifice. Card number 12. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice and a time when you should look around your life and see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. Doesn't make mention of money, but that can kind of maybe be a concern for some. No, the money's included. That's over there, though. We're talking about this stuff. The soul. It's like the soul core level. I'm not really sure what they wanted me to say. I just don't have the words to express that. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. You're going to be stinking rich, whether you like it or not. You will like it. You get to go on adventures then. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. So this part, try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. A non-judgmental perspective, because those people that you're viewing that maybe you would judge, those are the kind of people that we're here to help. So start to look at how you can actually help people with your light. Pause, reflect, and try to review people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. Yeah, you do the work first, then the abundance, then you get paid. Okay? The sacrifice card can also symbolize, do you know what was coming up then was about, if you go to a job, well, I haven't had a job in like over 10 years, but used to work, do you work a month in hand? Do they still do that? A week in hand, a month in hand? It took me to you having to live like a lifetime in hand and then the next, but that's a incarnation, a reincarnation within this incarnation, an incarnation within this. The words are a bit all over the place, repeating words. It's quite a lot because I've got to translate like blocks of thought into words. So when there's a lot going on, lately it's just I don't have a word. Not yet anyway, so what they're trying to tell me. So, but it will come out. It's just me raising my awareness level to that frequency on what they're trying to transmit. So do you kind of get that? Go through this test. And then when you're through this, that's a sacrifice. You're going to be very abundant. Okay, this lifetime. So the sacrifice card can also symbolize a period of transition and change. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming. Are they going to piss at me? Are they calling me slow? I believe myself to be rather talented, but hey. Yeah, I know, Lily. She's up the top of the stairs meowing. The solutions you may seek may be slow in coming. for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal, and leave the past behind. Move toward your future and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. Wow. Patience. It's a virtue. What's in between 12 and 14 is the transformation. You've got the feminine here resting. Patience. This card signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others, as well as yourself. This could be in the areas of how you think and work, and how you handle school, recreation, the people in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. You've got to be ready to be ready. 2022, guys. January, 6 months from now. As a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support. That's interesting, since we've got the masculine here. It's all about integration, but we have to remember that this is the feminine masculine energy that resides within us, and it's our responsibility to bring that into balance. No one else is. No one else is in control of our vibrational alignment, and if they are, then you're stupid enough to have left yourself open and to become so affected by others. So have a look at how others affect your behaviour. Big test at the moment, but they're kind of like really nice to kind of pick yourself up, the realizations, being in control of yourself. So as a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support, and it's all about integration and learning to blend and balance both the physical and the spiritual. You're an ethereal being in a physical body, enjoying a human experience. Let's repeat that. You are an ethereal being in a physical body enjoying a human experience. Therefore, since you're both, you should honour all of you. If you go through life denying yourself the joy of combining these aspects, you're missing out on so much of what the world has to offer. Why accept a life that's half lived? The patience card reminds you to open your heart and mind and allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts, and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be anchored, it doesn't say that, but maybe it's meant to say that. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one. All benefit. Listening, sharing, and reaching out will help you renew your faith in yourself and humankind. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you, as well as the ones that you have a hand in creating. Lead us not into temptation, out of desire. What's that little speck of? Doesn't want to come off. It's just a little speck on my book. Refreshments. Solitude, the Hermit energy. Card number 9. Stop. Your soul is calling out and needs to be honoured and heard. The answers you seek aren't necessarily found in the outer world. The time has come for you to step back and withdraw from outside commotion. I got the moves, baby. You got the motion. If we got together, we'll be causing a commotion. You met your match when you met me. I know that you won't disagree, it's crazy. But opposites attract, you'll see. And I won't let you get away so easy. Okay, let's bring it back. The Solitude card is a reminder of how important it is to pause. Still the mind, still the mind, Still, not as in Steal. So blessed to have been able to join this live chat. Energy is amazing. That's good. It's with Madonna singing, wasn't it? Causing a commotion. I got the moves, baby. You got the motion. I can't help it. Commotion. The Solitude card is a reminder of how important it is to pause, still the mind, meditate, reflect, reevaluate, and discover the wisdom and answers within the very soul of your being. When you become more aware of your soul and heart, you strengthen the link to the divine source, and I said that word yesterday, source, saucy, and you're able to once again remember your true perfection, meet your soul halfway, and schedule some alone time to commune with your soul, and also to give the power of spirit the opportunity to reinvigorate you with life force and vitality. That come up today, the vitality card. That's so spot on, isn't it, Spotted Pony? Why did you retract? What did you write? What did you write? Why did you retract your message? Was it nice? Was you saying nice things? Of course you were saying nice things. Spotty Pony, that kind of really comes in. Yes, Mum, typo. What did you say though? And don't correct yourself. I love how she calls me Mum. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Right, conserve your energy and deal with one thing at a time as you follow the prompts from within. Off to bed. When it comes to moments of quiet, inner solitude, it really isn't about quantity. It's the quality that counts. The soul constantly draws to itself what it needs in order to learn and grow. For example, during this period, someone may step into your life, and by sharing his or her own experiences, you may receive helpful insights and wisdom into your own. The traditional tarot archetype, the Hermit. And when you said that you appreciate being on this live because it's been raising the energy, that's why 3 days in a row, they're giving me times to actually come on. I feel to connect with certain members of our tribe, and we're elevating it. We're raising the frequency, baby. Okay, card number 4. Material girl. Some boys kiss me, some boys love me. Do they say that? Hug me. I think they're okay. If they don't give me proper credit, I just walk away. Yeah, that's about right. Because we are living in a material world. And I'm a material girl. Be the 9 of Pentacles, won't it? I am on the Taurus. But I don't need this stuff. I'm getting rid of all this stuff. Okay. It's anyway. It's coming again. So there is no loss. That's what I was last night I was contemplating on this, trying to feel the energy and how to explain the energy that I'm sitting in. It's there's no lack in my life. Everything's taken care of and there's just no lack. So no lack appears. Okay. And the stuff that we really hang on to, this material stuff, well, oh my goodness, we do collect some shit, don't we? It's like having a look at something and saying, am I really going to miss you? Or have you been just hiding in a cupboard, and are you going to be useful taking you forward with me? And most of it's no, bye. It makes sense when Wayne Dyer said that he got rid of all of his stuff. And they joke, he jokes around about even the shoes on my feet. But he would walk around barefoot, but he was only joking. But I get now what he was saying. I thought that's a bit dramatic. But at some point you just feel no attachment to it. It's not what brings you joy. Okay, it's time to pass it on for someone else to enjoy. Card number 33 for the Emperor here. Madonna song, not meant that one. Don't understand that. What, not meant that one, which one? What material girl that I sang? We are raising so many things. Exactly. The material has become somewhat seemingly distasteful to me, but it's all there to enjoy. But to be honest with you, I'd rather have a beautiful landscape to look at, or I've been going through some of my holiday snaps, and I done like a little tour of Italy with Emily, and I was looking through the photos of Lake Como, and I was just, oh my goodness, like the sights that my eyes have seen. And yeah, it's beautiful. I do like traveling. You can't kind of lug all this stuff around. So just going with the flow. But it's nice to kind of want to uh, start afresh, start from scratch. And I've got the perfect opportunity because I'm moving. So I really am at this point where um, even Original said to me, she said to me, what are you going to kind of do with your stuff? Are you going to take it with you and then like sort it at the new place? I'm like, no, I don't want to take it with me. I said, I don't really want any of it. I'm not even attached to like the sofa or the television or any of that. I really just, I don't need for anything. So I'm just happy to enjoy whatever's available. And that's the difference. It's not about refusing to have the nice things. They become available. So if like someone turns up and said, hey, I got your sports car, I wouldn't say no. I'll say thank you very much and enjoy it. And then when I was no longer enjoying it, or I've kind of not using it, then it's time to pass it on. Allow for the new to come in. So yeah. Let's read about the Emperor here. Authority. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. And when this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool. And in so doing, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also included a good reasoning and problem solving skills, being grounded, and learning to develop strong mental control over free reigning emotions. Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on and emulate similar qualities. Hmm. Hmm. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into your ideas, plans, and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. Use the qualities and character of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace, rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. The way in which I was going to say we acquire, but the way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested. And the divine feminine's your balance. You will not take a brutal approach to money. When anything comes up about money, I don't discuss money. I don't want to discuss money. For me, it's not what makes the world go round. It can do a lot of good, but I will not fight anyone over money. Okay. So when I said about earlier on about dropping the concept of time, another big one is dropping the concept of who you are is dependent on how much money you have or how your money management skills are. What about your manifesting skills? I'd rather them be a lot more clued up than money matters. For some people, money does matter. For me, not anymore. You're going to survive. You're taken care of. There's nothing that you're lacking. And it's all about changing the mentality. If you don't change the mentality, then you can't get someone to see that because they're not living that practice. When you live that practice, there's no need to really talk about it. You're just taken care of, and you live in this energy of appreciation. Thank you for the meal that's on my table today. You just you don't worry. You're just in the now. And you watch how the now just takes care of you. The art of manifesting. And it's a state of being you need to surrender into. To sacrifice your attachment to money and objects and things and what others think about you. Okay. Example. Oh, hold on. I've got to go back a bit. So, Spotty Pony, we are raising so many things. Exactly. The material has become somewhat seemingly distasteful to me. Yeah, but the idea of your circus is more like we need money for that. But I mean, yeah. So it's not about us like rejecting money. It's about putting it into perspective. Is that right? Sounded right. Putting money into perspective. It's just a view on money. We are raising, third time, let's just do it. We are raising so many things. Exactly. The material has become somewhat seemingly distasteful to me. It's required to live, just not at the same level as before. Now seems necessary, only needed, and shows up now. Example, as my twin left for the day, I was walking into the barn. He said, "Hey, look, just what we needed after a wonderful day." He pointed up to a giant rainbow. That's the universe and source. It most definitely is. Preach it, beautiful. Mm-hmm. So we've got positive movement forward. Now this is all about the money, this section, the red section. It's the pentacles. I don't know if it tells us anything about what the sections mean. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just physical, not spiritual. The red border. The red border. Prosperity begins. That's the legacy. You're a true artisan, for you have the craft, skills, knowledge, gifts, and talents to assist you even more to advance in a positive direction. The number 8 always denotes prosperity and abundance. But in this case, it's your efforts that have gotten you to this point. Good for you. This card often comes forth to honour and recognise individuals who are in the fields of art, design, music, and education. Should we go back over those fields? This is a sacrifice, divine feminines. Rainbow, Spotty Pony. Well spotted, Lucy. Well spotted, Spotty Pony. I wonder how much the pony spotted yesterday resting. Okay. So it's your efforts that have gotten you to this point. Good for you. This card often comes forth to honour and recognise individuals who are in the fields of art, design, music, and education. When you follow and build on your passion, the soul can truly express itself and can then assist you to move closer to your highest good. An opportunity could suddenly come up with an offer for an apprenticeship. Notice if there are areas of passion that are trying to manifest into your world. When they arise, you have ample moments to share them with others. You have the freedom of time. So when they arrive, you'll have ample moments to share them with others. I can see us like traveling the world with cocktails, late night talks, guys, around the bonfire. Did someone make mention of a bonfire? Who made mention of a bonfire? Did you? Why do I feel like there's been made mention of a bonfire? Laurie. Sunset was amazing, made a bonfire last night and made a let go list and burned it. And I bet that felt amazing. And she sent me the Mystic song too. Me. I heard you. Have you just come back? Have you just come back? Just in time. Tapping at my window. Right, we're going to the 7. So let's allow the divine to do what it needs to do. Good things come to those who wait. This card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You should now pause, rest, assess, and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. And for me, it's kind of like, are you serious? I need to get packed. I need to get rid of like some clobber. Original used that word yesterday, and I was like, what? I know the word, but I haven't heard it. Clobber. Need to get rid of some clobber. And all I'm being told to do is rest. It's like, come on. We got 2 weeks, like Lucy, seriously. So, but what I've been doing, it's all in my mind. So I'm kind of looking around, and so it's already done. And then the flow would just, you can move quickly whilst being slow. So good things come to those who wait. And this card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You should now pause, rest, assess, and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. The number 7 physical card reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances, and even your relationships. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. While you're at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. I'm going to hand them all over to the divine. Because I'm going to handle it. They can handle it. We're not here to handle other people's shit. Or it's like now that there was so much that we had to unprogram before we could even really reprogram ourselves. So we've done all the unprogramming, and now we're programming all this good stuff. Good. I may go to waterfalls and do the release. Yeah. Your rent in the car, the other day cards. To release your rent. Yeah, go and release the rent. That's fine. I may go to the waterfalls and do the release your rent in the car the other day cards. Yeah, waterfalls has been coming up. Do that because, well, you stated it. So, right. How long have I been on for? I just wanted to be on for an hour. I don't feel like resting now. Raise the energy. Mermaids and dolphins. There's the card. Mother Healing. I wonder if this is the card that speaks about the block when accepting abundance. Anyway, I will do it. There you go. Spotty Pony says, do it. She will. You're good at doing that, Laurie. Do you remember when you was on top of that mountain? Okay, that's really good energetic work that we do, and we put in the effort. We're quite serious as well. So we take our positions very seriously, including our posture. Mother Healing. Right, let's have a look, because this might be about the block in abundance that's coming in, or about you not really believing or accepting that you're going to be stinking rich in all the good stuff. Mother Healing. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. I like the accurately part here. By drawing this card, Heaven asks you to release some remaining mother issues. Oh, that's it. Just release some remaining mother issues. Someone left a comment the other day. I can't remember who it was, so I do apologise. They were talking about themselves and their twin and said that they both had mother issues. Okay. By drawing this card, Heaven asks you to release some remaining mother issues. Give the entire situation to Heaven, knowing that everything is in the hands of infinite spirit, where it should be left, in the good hands of infinite spirit. The situation may heal in unexpected ways. Be unconcerned with how it heals and be vigilant in releasing any lower energies connected to your mother that could interfere with your life's mission. By releasing any mother issues to Heaven, your heart opens further to accepting joy and blessings into your life. Your mother benefits when you're happy, whether or not she's consciously aware of it. Be willing to forgive and release old issues relating to yourself, your mother, mother figures, or anyone connected to your mother. By cleaning your inner house, you invite new love, opportunities, abundance, and healing energy to enter your life. So by cleaning your inner house, you invite new love, opportunities, abundance, and healing energy to enter your life. And that's what we're doing now, guys. We're having a real good clean up. Music for manifesting. Yeah, I mentioned the word trance, I think it was yesterday. It might have been in the shaman card. Trance. And then I found an album, a CD, and it was trance music. So I was drawn. It was like, okay, we're going to play a CD. So I put it on. It played the first two songs, and then it kind of cut off. And it was like, I think that's the end of that then. But the first song was, you know that I need a miracle. I need a miracle. It's more than physical, what I need. So I listened to the words, can't remember the second one, but they did come in with like the energy. So I need a miracle. So use music for manifesting. Right, where should we go from here? 58 minutes in. We'll go to the power of love. Activation card. Should we see what we're going to be activating? I'm working on my mother issues. She moved next to me. We, she, and I are stubborn and different. Thank you for that message. Let's have a look at the power of love. Spotted Pony, I'll just reread this part. Your mother benefits, this part. Your mother benefits when you're happy. So just carry on being sunshine, darling, whether or not she's consciously aware of it. So she does benefit from this. Okay, you keep being who you are. Cause and effect. Check out the laws of the universe, the laws of cause and effect. Okay. Karma. That's what it is. It's karma. Cause and effect. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, he says yes. Yes. Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. And it just takes me back to when I read Sumo. Shut Up, Move On, and the formula E plus R equals O, which is event plus your response equals the outcome. It's not the event equals outcome, it's all to do with how we respond. So you are aware that the love you create in your thoughts, it's all an inside job, is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That's a law of physics in this physical dimension. There is also a universal law of cause and effect. The circumstances you are living in at this exact moment are a direct result of all the thoughts that you have created. Thoughts are real. They are made up of energy, colour, and density. Thank you for reminding me about the colour card. Designed and propelled by your intention. The universe, in turn, will perfectly respond to the thought energy you have created. If you desire a life full of love, happiness, and abundance, you must be mindful of your thoughts because you are the director of your destiny. Think of yourself as a magnet, attracting to you what you send out. It is imperative that your thoughts be of a high vibration because the energy of judgment and condemnation will find its way back to you, and it'll bite you in the arse as well. What you sow, you will reap. So make it a daily practice to monitor your thoughts and let love be your guide. What would love do? Colour therapy card. This is a really good session, isn't it? Okay. We will end with a Mother Mary card. I've already read from the Rumi deck today. The sun is out. After this reading, we're going to go and pull back the curtains, open the back door, and breathe in some fresh air to revitalise ourselves. Okay, chocolate. We're going to eat some chocolate. Nourish your body and soul. 13. Well, that is in between the 12. 12 and 14. 13. Death card. Death by chocolate. Just a little bit of chocolate. Dark chocolate. Well, I've got a whole nut at the moment. So I've already had chocolate today. Chocolate nourish your body and soul. Yummy. Okay. Treat yourself, Divine Feminines. Reward. You want to eat chocolate? Eat chocolate. You're resting. Okay. Take it easy. Mauve. Enjoy clear hearing. How awesome. Look how you're going to be tapping in. Being able to clearly hear the messages. Why? Because you've taken the time to learn how to connect to your higher power, your higher self. Because your higher self is masculine, feminine, and God's source energy. God's source energy. Good source. Bottom of the deck, turquoise. Awaken your empathy. And I feel that's really what we're learning to do, is trying to understand others. Not so much about understanding them, because it's just about having no judgment. How would love deal with this situation? It's all about your presence, about you being present in mind, body, and soul. Turquoise. And then you'll notice your environment will start to change. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change magically. It's because of the resonance, vibrational alignment. Okay. Only things that you're in alignment with can actually come into your vicinity. So have a look at what you're in alignment with. Beautiful message. Right, Mother Mary. Give me joy in my heart, keep me praising. Give me joy in my heart, I pray. Give me joy in my heart, keep me praising till the break of day. Hope you're singing along. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna to the King of Kings. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna to the King. They like my singing, they told me. Gow gow, hello. Hello all. I had a dream. I was driving a bus. It had these words painted on it. Jump on board the happiness bus. Everyone welcome. I love it. You're going to manifest that. Can I come and pick me up? I'm going to jump on board your happiness bus. I'm already on it. It's done. I manifest it. I love that. Okay. Mother Mary card. Our Lady of Sacred Waters. Card number 27. It's the date of my birthday. Hi, Gal. Good to see you. Good to hear about your dream. Really good to hear about the bus. Jump on board the happiness bus. Everybody welcome. We like to party. We like to party. The Venga bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco. Gonna find us all in the disco. That's not the words, but it sounds good, don't it? Hey now, hear what I say now. Happiness is just around the corner. It's right here on your doorstep. The Venga bus is coming and everybody's jumping. Take the happiness bus to the Rainbow Circus. I'm fucking on it. Got me hyper now. Right, let's bring ourselves back to centre. Please keep singing. We'll get karaoke, yeah? We'll have a sing song when we're all together. Okay. Chuckle. I said you made me chuckle. It took me to a memory when I was a child, but I found it extremely embarrassing at the time because we were a single parent group. And so people kind of, I don't know, underprivileged children. So, but they kind of gave us a bus, a minibus. And it was called the Chuckle Bus. It's a sunshine coach. But we used to lie on the floor, be really embarrassed to be seen in this fucking really vibrant. This was kind of like up until I was about 9, maybe 10. And so it was embarrassing if you were sort of out in it. But now, I wouldn't give a shit. Sunshine coach, sunshine bus, awesome, Chuckle Bus. Anyway, it's amazing how your perspective changes. Let's read about this. I'm feeling like this has something to do with temperance, where that's the kind of blending. It's the patience card. And it's here. Now, normally she has the water that she's blending. Well, it's an angel. And I said that there was an angel here that was helping. Okay, to bring this together. Well, we have Our Lady of Sacred Waters. I am the sacred guardian of the holy waters. I offer you cleansing, healing, regeneration, and the miracle of life. I need a miracle. Heard my prayers, see? I bring you the blessing of moving forward through emotionally letting go. I honour and support your emotional life, helping you tap into its potential healing power. Dive into the sacred waters of your being, and I will greet you as you emerge renewed and ready for the next stage of your life journey. How exciting. We hold the earth in our bodies, the air in our breath, the fire in our hearts and bellies. We also hold the endless depths of sacred waters in our emotional field. We can use these different parts of us to live our lives, our bodies for movement and connection, the fire within to fuel us with motivation, and the air for inspiration. We can allow the flow of emotional waters to gift us with cleansing and healing. I've just picked up that they're all the tools of the magicians, The major, well, just not the major, just the arcana cards, the different suits. So we can use these different parts of us to live our lives. Our bodies for movement and connection, that's the physical. The fire within to fuel us with motivation, okay? That's the wand energy, which I actually said I wasn't feeling like on fire to be motivated at the moment. I am now. And the air for imagination, which is the wands. And then we can allow the flow of emotional waters, the cups, to gift us with cleansing and healing. These different elements have their own valuable purpose in our life and spiritual growth. And when I done the Celtic Cross, I think it was on Friday, it come up with the Wheel of the Year, and I said it looks like this is going to be section by section that you'll be tackling. Well, not tackling, understanding more deeply into each of these different elements. So these different elements have their own valuable purpose in our life and spiritual growth. There are moments, however, when only the flow of emotional waters can really bring us healing. And I had a day, I told you guys, I had a day where I just felt so alone, and I didn't block it. I just, if you want to cry, cry. You just be conscious of actually what's going on. So no matter how we may try to forge ahead with the fire of motivation, or make fresh, new, inspire plans, or attempt to bring situations to a head through practical means, sometimes we cannot gain any traction through those methods until we let our emotions flow. The Oracle of Our Lady of Sacred Waters brings you guidance that you will benefit greatly from more deeply exploring emotional expression at this time. This might involve speaking your emotional truths from the heart without fear of ridicule or rejection, or needing validation from another, but expressing them simply because they are your own feelings and have innate value to you. It might involve journaling, or it may involve writing letters to people from your past, which you do not send, saying all that you have not as yet been able to say so that you gain closure and let go. That's a good practice there, guys. Or it may involve writing letters to people from your past, which you do not send, saying all that you have not as yet been able to say so that you gain closure and let go. This process makes more energy available to you. You might need some time alone to grieve. You may need some time to really connect with your happiness and feelings of satisfaction after coming through a difficult time, to let joy flood your being through dance or playfulness in nature. This oracle comes at this time when great movement internally will push external forms in your life to change. Your emotional release is energetically influential and can move your world, helping you step forward with easy gracefulness. Claim your right to your emotional truths and expressions. My ears are ringing. Write, dance, cry, yell, hug the trees. I'll hug you guys. I'll hug you guys. Okay. So write, dance, cry, yell, hug the trees, and place your bodies on the earth. Place your bodies on the earth, your body on the earth, or in the ocean, and relax into feeling held. Let your body express its emotional energies and know that these are the very waters that will nourish the garden of your life into bloom. This oracle also brings a particular message. When you have been sensing what you have been sensing emotionally has merit and usefulness, even if there is no logical explanation or supportive physical evidence as yet. Things are not always as they seem, but your emotional instincts will let you know what you need to know. Trust them. Assessing our emotions can be a skill that many of us need to learn after being trained by social conditioning to push them to one side and be governed by our intellectual processes instead. If you are finding it difficult to really access your emotions, then the following healing process will help you learn this valuable skill. Don't worry if you need to repeat the healing process once a week, for example, for the next few months, or every day for a week or two or three. You have to do what it takes. That's the sacrifice. It's so worth it. There's no rush when you're planning this new amazing life. You will become increasingly emotionally intelligent through your patience and curiosity, and through your willingness to practice the skill of attention, to become aware of what you feel without judging those feelings or shutting down. You deserve access to the sacred waters of your emotional being. Don't worry. The mother won't let you drown in there. She will guide you, instead, to learn how to swim freely and emerge cleansed and ready for your next life steps. Amazing reading. We'll best do this healing process and affirmation. You might need to do it once a week for like the next couple of months, or you might need to do it once a day for like the next 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, you got that? You got that. An endless, clean, blue ocean is before you. Sense its presence and power. An endless, clean, blue ocean is before you. Sense its peace and power. Rising up out of that ocean now is a shining, divine feminine. A shining, divine feminine being. Clothed in the waves, her hair shimmers in the sunlight. She raises her hands towards you, and you are showered in water from the ocean. It might be a light stream of water or a big, thoroughly cleansing wave. She will deliver to you what you most need. If you have pleasure or fear, uncertainty or joy, or any other feeling or thought as this is happening, just stay present to it and allow it to come and go. Finish your healing process with this affirmation. Our Lady of Sacred Waters, Holy Mother Mary, bless me with your healing, cleansing grace. Help me to release fear, shame or guilt about my emotional life, and to have the courage to flow emotionally, that I may be fed by sacred waters and nourished in all facets of my life, in service to your plan of love. So be it. That's it. Our Lady of the Ocean of Rebirth. That was an awesome message. Okay, right then. I'm off. 1 hour, 20 minutes we've been on for. And I'll catch up with you guys soon. My dad's singing, give me land, lots of land with the sunny skies above. Don't fence me in, he is at peace. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm going. I love you all dearly. But you know this. You can feel it. Okay, take care. Have a fantastic day. And we'll all talk soon. Much love. Bye for now.